we are. All right. Is this thing on? I think we're early. Hi, Facebook.
Hi, Facebook. Oh, we're falling.
Sorry, cancel. Sorry, Facebook. So let's see if that stays. So I'm here with my special guest. This is Jeremy Webb.
Good evening. Good evening,
Say
world.
Hi to the people.
Hi.
He's English. Jeremy directed episode 209, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
209 of Colony. That's not the one that's on tonight.
No.
But I'm shadowing Jeremy. Can we talk about on what? I'm shadowing.
Yeah, of course we can.
All right. Jeremy's directing an episode of Turn for AMC, and I'm shadowing him. He's teaching me how to direct things. So if you ever see something I direct and it's terrible, it's his fault. And so we're going to watch Colony together tonight, and we're going to watch it. We're going to do a pre-show with you guys. Oh, and you're already talking. Hi, guys. Hey, Robin Jarris, Rebecca Monera. Hello. Sweden.
Sweden is watching? Good evening, Sweden.
Apparently all of Sweden is watching. We're too far away. Does anybody... Oh, Robin says, hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin. How you doing?
She can write you and tell you that. Hello from Lebanon. What's up,
Wow,
Lebanon?
fantastic. We're in Virginia.
Ay, que linda. Thank you. That's super nice of you. Lori, can't wait for Prison Break. Thank you. Okay, so the idea is that you're asking questions about Colony. That may or may not happen. But in the meantime, anybody have any questions for Jeremy about what it was like to direct Colony? This is our special guest, so if anybody wants to direct questions. We've spent all day, by the way, doing things that directors do, which I have to tell you is a little exhausting. Cool, and LOL, you're going to be great, Sarah. Hey, thanks, Robin.
She will. She's a very good student. She listens all the time, makes lots of notes, follows me around. It's very strange having a shadow following you around, trying to figure out exactly what you're thinking. I look around and she's there. I turn around and she's there. She's making notes. When I'm kind of taking a picture to figure out what a shot's going to be, she's looking at me all the time. It's kind of slightly unnerving, but she's doing really well. I'd have her any day.
Yeah, well, Turn's also amazing because it's a Revolutionary War drama, so it's horses and hoop skirts and corsets and... there's no hoop skirts, are there? Are there hoop skirts?
Yeah, of course.
Peggy Shippen and a hoop skirt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
There's wigs, there's all kinds of amazing things. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is going fast. Speak hello, Brazil, please. Hi, Brazil!
Hey, Brazil!
I speak not a word of Portuguese. I apologize. Do you prefer Prison Break or The Walking Dead? What was the most difficult thing about directing Colony? That's from Leah. Not working with me.
Not working with me.
Apart from working with me.
Directing television as a new director is like running up to a locomotive and jumping on it, because it's already going along very, very fast and it kind of knows the direction it's going in, but you sort of have to jump on board it and steer it and tame it. Otherwise, it'll kill you.
Otherwise, it'll kill you. So, Jeremy's pedigree also extends to, he went from our show to Walking Dead fans to Punisher, where he directed my brother, Mr. Bernthal. And before he was on Colony, you did a bunch of Masters of Sex.
I did.
With the brilliant Caitlin Fitzgerald, who I did a movie with.
That's right.
That's going to South by Southwest. So Hollywood is an incredibly small group of people, and a quarter of us are British. How was my baby with Michael in Prison Break? We'll do that on a Prison Break one. Come to Brazil, we love you. I'd love to come to Brazil. With the political climate right now, isn't it surreal? Art imitating life.
We were having that conversation just today.
We were. The wall, by the way, was not our idea. I think he was talking about it before us, but hopefully, yeah. Walls. The wall will figure heavily, actually, in tonight's episode. There's a really cool wall reveal. I can't give a lot away, but...
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers, but there's some great stuff with Tori. Joy Lenz joins the cast tonight. She's brilliant, and we love her. She's our new Morgan. And let's see, questions. Brazil! Brazil is like up and in force. I remember this from last week. How does Katie feel about the people who show up to the Yonk to drink and party? Does she feel resentment towards them or other people not fighting back? Oh, it's interesting. I wonder if it's possible that attempting to live a normal life is the greatest luxury under an occupation. So I would imagine there's pride in being able to give people something normal, but also a deep desire that everybody want to fight in the streets because together we would be unbreakable. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great sentence, and it makes perfect sense to me. Keep them coming.
Yes, okay.
Keep them coming.
That's not English, and I'm so sorry I don't understand it. How does directing a show with so much... Oh, how is it directing a show with so many special effects? That's from Melanie Arana.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. It's a craft that you've got to master. And I've done quite a lot of special effects. I've done Doctor Who in the UK. Also did
Matt Smith.
many episodes of Merlin, and visual effects, special effects are very much part of what we're going to do on TV. It's something you've got to learn, but you've also got advisors to help you. So bit of both. You've got to know your stuff, but you've also got someone to help you out if you get stuck.
How do you unify the actors? So, like, if there's something on a green screen that you're going to put there, but we can't really see, how do you make sure that me and Holloway are imagining the same fake thing in our heads?
That's when a director's got to really be on his game. I think sometimes I'll show pictures to the actors so they can see. So it'll help them imagine what they're seeing. Trying to sometimes have. If you've both got to look at the same thing, then I'll try and get something on a stick.
The tennis ball on a stick for us to watch.
Tennis ball on a stick, so that when you put the special effect element, then you're looking at the same thing at the same time and reacting to it. Well, that's something that's important to do. So the old tennis ball on a stick.
I did a tornado movie, and of course we didn't shoot with real tornadoes.
No.
So I mean, my God,
they're
we could have.
They're very difficult to work with.
By the way, Louisiana, big love to you guys, and I love and prayers to everyone out there for real. But we did this tornado movie, and I would turn to Richard Armitage, who is another British import, who was the leading man, and he would sort of go, "How big is your tornado? How big is your tornado?" And we would have these sort of ridiculous and somewhat suggestive conversations about this imaginary tornado in our minds. That's my anecdote for that. Moving on. Colony is good. Thank you, Ali-san. This is moving fast. Thanks for coming back to Prison Break. You're welcome, Mohammed. Sarah, what has been your favorite episode of Colony to film? To film. I mean, apart, obviously, from 209, because we had the bomb director. Right.
Apart from that, obviously.
Right, clearly.
All the stuff where you get to cuddle Josh, I suppose, obviously. No, not that stuff?
No, okay. You know what? We have an episode where the ones where everybody gets creatively excited about doing something we haven't done before. So there are 2 episodes this season that I was a part of where we tried to stitch together shots so that they looked like one long continuous shot, kind of like in Birdman. Mm-hmm. One was with Juan, and one was with a guy named Brad, and they're really cool action sequences. And because it's one shot, or everybody's in the same frame, everyone's got to work together the way you would on stage. And they're so much fun. You'll know when you see them.
And you don't want to be the person that messes up the take, do you? Because you're the person that suddenly has a hiccup halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, go again. Yeah.
Sorry, go again.
Yeah.
Just because of Sarah. Sarah, no, it's fine. That's me. We'll go again. Because of me. Do I miss being on The Walking Dead?
Do you?
Oh, you're going to direct?
I am. I'm going to go and...
Fear the Walking Dead.
When I finish shooting Turn Washington Spies for AMC, I jump on a plane and go to Mexico to do Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, so you don't miss The Walking Dead because you're on it, basically.
No, that's right. But it'll be my first zombie, my first zombie TV, so I'm looking forward to that.
So if anyone has tips for directing zombies, send them in.
I've been getting tips from her because apparently she used to be in a zombie show. Is that right?
It was like a little startup.
Yeah.
I think it's got a future. Yeah,
good.
Stop sneaking around town to get your husband in trouble. You're welcome to that opinion. Super. Can you ask McFarlane to make a Laurie action figure and maybe he'll listen to you? I guarantee he won't listen to me, but I would love an action figure.
Yeah.
How much fun would it be to have an action figure?
Yeah. No, I'd like one.
I would give it to everyone I know for Christmas and just see how many thought that I was a raging narcissist and how many thought it was a joke. You know what I mean? If I gave you an action figure of me for Christmas.
Would it be an
Put
action
it on
figure?
top of your tree.
Would it be an action figure of you in the last scene of The Walking Dead that you were in?
With a detachable belly and a baby that comes out.
With the little pieces of you, so you could detach the head and.
It'd be like a puzzle.
Yeah,
You could put Laurie back
because
together.
you were sort of practically taken apart, weren't you? So that might be an interesting idea. What do you think, viewers? No? Should we do
Viewers.
that? Yeah. That might be fun.
Let's see, where are we? I should learn English because I can't understand what you're talking about. I'm so sorry.
With detachable entrails, maybe.
Detachable entrails. Go direct an episode of Walking Dead. That would be great. That would be kind of amazing. India
Yeah.
loves you. Hi, India. I
Hi,
shot
India.
in Mumbai for 3 months. What's Katie's biggest weakness? I would say idealism. I would say believing that she can put her trust in an idea or a person and that they will do the right thing. Maybe?
Yeah, I think that's a very good answer. Next!
Next! What character that you've played most impacted your life? Changed your life as a woman and a mother? You know what? The answer that comes to mind now, that's one of those questions you could ask a million times and get a million different answers. I would say, in some ways, it would be Dr. Sarah in Prison Break because that was the first show that made me visible. And my relationship to privacy and trying to protect my husband and my kids from invasions into their privacy became all of a sudden overnight one of the most important things that I could do for them is to not make them public figures just because the only thing that I know how to do is act. But we're changing that.
Yeah.
We're changing that. You're going to buy me privacy. Wait just you see. There's a Laurie minifigure coming from Funko. Is there really? Cool.
What?
Thanks, Zach.
From Funko?
From Funko. Those are the pop figures.
Oh, really?
Funko Pop. Cool.
Fantastic.
I gotta get me one of them.
Thanks for bringing that to our attention. We'll have to go and get one of those tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I think it's coming up. My mom thinks that the day I'll meet you, I'll hijack you. Well, please don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
Please don't. I'm really more trouble than I'm...
Yeah, you don't want her following you around. I know what it's like. Yeah.
Jeremy, I have a question. Jeremy, I have a question. Jeremy, wait, no, Jeremy, I have a question. It's like Stewie in the in Family Guy.
She says to me, if I have these two shots and I cut them with these two people, if they're in the shots, will it work? And I go, yeah, or no, maybe not. Anyway, this
is Jeremy Webb Film School. This is what we're getting here.
Yeah.
It was an honor to work with you on Prison Break. Dale Johnson. Oh, cool. Awesome that you were on the show with that. Sorry, who's the guy sitting next to you? Mike Sampson. Go back and watch from the beginning, and you'll know. Jeremy Webb, director of Colony, Turn,
Masters of Sex,
Fear the Walking Dead, Masters of Sex,
Downton Abbey,
Doctor
Who,
nominated for an Emmy for killing a major character on Downton Abbey, but we won't talk about who because it's a spoiler.
But I'm giving a director's school to Sarah at the moment as she shadows me on Turn Washington Spies, which is a period drama down here in Virginia.
With some really, really kick-ass actors.
Yeah. And horses and corsets.
Do I like zombie... Would you say movies or books? I don't. Zombies scare me completely. I will tell you one thing, though, that we've spent... This is total non sequitur. You said horses and corsets?
Yeah.
The love for the Hamilton musical on this set is complete. We just sit around all day playing music. Our daughters, the showrunner, his kids.
Yeah.
There's a whole... I introduced Jeremy to the Hamilton mixtape yesterday, which is a life changer. These things are great.
We actually have the character of Alexander Hamilton in our show, but he doesn't sing. And
He doesn't sing.
And he's not mixed race.
And he's not Puerto Rican, so
No.
clearly they're not doing their research.
He wasn't from the forgotten spot.
Go Corinthians. I'm not sure what that means, but
Yeah.
okay.
Go.
Doctor Who, really? Yes, really Doctor Who. The Matt Smith one.
Yep. Directed The Wedding of River Song and also...
Tried to pronounce my name, Josefa Anderson. It
One
went
of
up
them.
really quick. Oh wait, there's Robin again. When I read the synopsis for tonight's episode, Katie does everything she can to stay on her best behavior. I corrected it. These things move so fast. Laurie was my fave. How would Laurie have raised Carl and Judith? Are you attending any conventions this year? I don't know yet. For someone terrified of horror, you sure do a lot of horror movies. Haven't done one in 3 years. Colony could be considered a horror movie at this point because we've come so close to it being, but I'm standing by the fact that it's science fiction. If you're ever in Asheville, oh my gosh, I love Asheville. My friends have a restaurant there called Chai Pani, and it's the best Indian food I've had outside of India. But I don't think I'm going there now because we're in Virginia and that's a little far away.
I saw on Instagram you're reading.
Oh, Between Me and the World. Great book. What do you think? Genius. Really genius. There's something on the back. It's right there. Toni Morrison, I think, called it required reading. And I think that's probably pretty true. It's an incredible book, and I'm grateful to have read it, and I'm heartbroken that it has to be true, and that means that we all have to work harder. You just made an edit out of what you posted. Oh, thanks, Robin. Okay, cool. These comments are not as fast as last time, but hello from Brazil.
Hello from Athens.
Athens!
Hey, Ali.
Outstanding. Allie, no, that's
No?
Alabama. A-L?
I thought it said hello from Athens.
Yeah. It's all right.
Okay.
This is his first Baked with Live. It's my second, so I'm the pro.
The writing's so small.
I know, it's super small to
my
see.
glasses.
Nice to see you live. Something, I missed it. I'm going to find Larry in New York City and yell at him. Oh, Larry the bartender from last time. Don't. He's the nicest guy ever, and he's a badass and might hurt you, and I would hate for that to happen to you. What genre would you like to work on? Oh, I would like to work actually on a period show. I felt that way even before watching Turn, but there's something about the costumes and the sets and the detail and the props and everything that goes into it that remind me of doing theater, and it's immersive. And it's just fun, right? Didn't we all get into this because we like dressing up? And
Yeah, I also think there's period dramas are often about things that aren't allowed to be said. And there's a natural sense of subtext in period drama scripts because of the protocol of the times.
Right, you have to...
Sometimes you look at period dramas and go, she's saying that, but she doesn't mean it.
Right. She's saying leave, but she means I love you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's great. That's a great thing about period dramas.
Subtext.
Yeah, there's often a lot of subtext.
Which is something that we have to fight for on television sometimes.
Yeah. Everybody doesn't necessarily say what they mean, which is
What do you mean by that?
Good drama. Everybody doesn't necessarily say what they mean.
That was a joke.
Sorry.
We're all right. I think we're nearing the end of our. Yes, we have 1 minute left. Jeremy and I haven't seen this episode yet.
I'm excited. I think I saw a rough cut of it, but I haven't seen it finished with all the drones and stuff finished.
He gets access to things that I don't. That's a drone. See these little hearts and stuff? They look like happy drones that are going through. Listen, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think Josh Holloway is live tweeting this episode.
Oh my god, I've got to...
Possibly for the first time ever. It could be the Wild West. It could be an extraordinary experience. Check it out. I'm not on Twitter, so let me know how it goes. And thank you guys. Thank you for caring. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all are the best. Big love.
Good night.
See you next time. How do you turn it off? This is amazing.